What's different about my life now versus joining a seat at the table is that I was at home. I was a recent graduate from Harrisville State University, and I was living at my parents' house. And it was kind of hard to find a job, especially after graduation. But when one of my pastors from Midtown Church introduced me to Bob and Chrissy Sturgis, who are amazingly awesome, um, I was, a little nervous. I didn't know a lot about a seat at the table until I came to their house, which is, of course, as I say, as the greatest showman, a million dreams. Once I started to becoming a residential intern here at a seat at the table, I've experienced new opportunities. I started to have a part-time job, then from a part-time job to a car of my own, and then from a car to a full-time job to which I'm working right now. And with all of those opportunities, I just always think like, wow, this is what becoming a part of a seat at the table. And it's not just about like, becoming an adult. Not only that, but it's also becoming more of a more of a God's creation. In what ways a seat at the table is helping me becoming more successful in the future is, well, one, full-time job, number one, learning how to budget, and also being more independent than where I was before. My role here at a seat at the table is I'm a residential intern, and I always tell people it's the same thing as being an RA, but being more of a spiritual mentor and also a regular mentor to the guys that are living with me. Um, what I do is that I always check on them, and I always like, talk with them when I see them in the hallway or in their rooms, or even when we're having dinner and stuff. And it's just like, really good to just hear like, how's their day? What did they do? What's their job like? And just seeing like what's going on in their world. A seat at the table is influencing my family life very well and also very productive and very loving. Growing up, I came from a family, a military family. When I was younger, I tried to have like a family meal, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to. When I came to a seat at the table and we had a family meal, it was like what I've always wanted with my family. And so now when I have a family of my own later on down the line, that's what I can take from. A seat at the table helped me learn how to drive. At first, I was a little nervous with driving. And of course, Bob and Chrissy showed me what to do and what not to do when driving videos, and also just seeing how they drive as well too. Um, not just only that, but when I started driving for myself, it's a whole different ball game. Like I have to pay attention to every single thing, not just only when I'm driving, but also when I see other people driving, because from what they told me, you're not driving for yourself, you're driving for other people that's in your car and also around you. A seat at the table residents support each other pretty really good. We always check up on one another, and we always like talk at the dinner table, and also when we're downstairs for the time being. We always love on one another, and we're always supporting each other, even when we least expect it.